The man's wine bottle dropped, but his wife caught it in an instant. Clearly, she was no ordinary person. He chewed the meat in his mouth for a long time but couldn't swallow it, because he suspected that his wife of 6 years might have poisoned him. They were both top-tier assassins, yet they had always thought the other was just an ordinary person. It wasn't until they received the same mission with the same target that their true identities were revealed. The husband went to the utility room. It was his weapons stash and there were piles of cash. He picked the weapons he needed and prepared for the mission. Meanwhile, his wife walked up to the oven, entered a code, and a hidden compartment rose, filled with knives and handguns. She was ready too. Her team had planted bombs at the mission site, and she was waiting quietly for the target to appear. However, her husband suddenly drove up, and his car brushed against a device, nearly triggering the bombs. Unable to see who it was, she saw someone carrying a rocket launcher and decided to strike first, shooting and knocking the person down. Fortunately, her husband was wearing a bulletproof vest. He got up, realized he had been ambushed, and fired the rocket launcher, causing the mission to fail. He took his wife's destroyed computer. 2 different organizations then gave the couple the same task, to find out each other's identities and kill each other within 48 hours. The husband discovered his wife's office address from the computer he had picked up and went there, only to find it was her company. His wife also saw a familiar figure in the footage, her husband. That evening, the husband returned home with a nervous heart to see his wife smiling and holding a glass of wine. He didn't dare drink it and secretly poured it out when she wasn't looking. When his wife went to the kitchen, he quickly grabbed a knife and put it in his pocket. She brought in the roast meat, but he stared at the knife in her hand. He snatched the small knife, pretending to cut the meat, but she pulled out a bigger knife from her thigh. The man placed the knife in front of him, poured a glass of red wine for his wife, and then deliberately let go of the bottle. She instinctively caught it, and both realized their secrets were out. They both went for the mop, but in different directions. The husband grabbed his gun, only to find his wife had already driven away. He tried to catch up to her, but accidentally fired a shot, hitting the car's windshield. His wife, furious, drove straight at him. He was hit by the car, kicked through the glass, and climbed into the car, but she suddenly jumped out. That night, the wife tossed and turned, unable to sleep, and so did the husband. The next morning, the wife and her team cleaned out their home. When the husband returned, he found his secret room had been cleared. He went straight to his wife's company, where she immediately destroyed the evidence in her office and her team evacuated as planned. When he entered the room, all that was left was her back.
Chicken shit! Pussy!
He found another office location among the destroyed evidence, but when he got there, he was trapped in front of the elevator, and they started bickering again.
Go on, blow it.
Any last words?
The new curtains are hideous.
Goodbye, John. How was that? What? You said goodbye.
Calming down, the wife felt very upset. She went to the hotel where they first met, reminiscing about the good old days and shedding tears. At that moment, a familiar voice appeared.
Madame, I like the dress.
I'm in mourning.